The Ten Commandments are known by almost everyone in the world, but have you ever stopped to think how they were written down? We all know that they were written down on stone, but why stone? So let's take a trip back in time to the ancient land of Egypt. Here we see Moses leading the Israelites after their enslavement under the Egyptians. But before we do, let's take a closer look at the Ten Commandments themselves. But what's really interesting is why stone? Was it just a readily available material, or was there a deeper, more symbolic reason behind this choice? To understand the significance of stone, we must first consider the context of the time. The act of carving the commandments into the surface of the stone symbolized the indelible mark that these laws would leave on the hearts and minds of the Israelites. It was a physical manifestation of the covenant between God and his people, a covenant that was meant to be both remembered and obeyed. For instance, the ancient Mesopotamians kept records and legal codes on clay tablets, which were baked to harden them. Similarly, the ancient Greeks and Romans used stone for public inscriptions and monuments. However, the Ten Commandments hold a unique place in history. The use of stone for recording important laws and religious precepts was a common thread in many ancient cultures, reflecting a shared belief in the enduring power and sanctity of stone. It was a material that transcended the limitations of time, human error, and natural decay, ensuring that important messages would be preserved for posterity. They were not just a legal code or a historical record. If you want to know more about the Bible, stay tuned for more updates. And please share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and may you continue to seek knowledge and understanding in your journey. From the rugged cliffs of Mount Sinai to the smooth surface of a clay tablet, humans have always sought to interact with the environment around them, leaving their mark on the physical world and preserving their stories within it. The commandments, etched into stone, symbolize this timeless bond between humanity and the natural world. They were divine laws given to Moses on Mount Sinai. The story of the Ten Commandments on stone tablets offers a timeless lesson in the importance of safeguarding our collective memory and ensuring that important messages endure through the ages. It inspires us to find innovative ways to preserve our history, culture, and values for future generations. The very fact that they were given by God elevated their status, making the choice of stone even more significant. Each strike of the chisel echoed the importance of these laws, driving home the message that these were not mere suggestions, but commandments from the Almighty. In a world where information can be altered, lost, or ignored, the commandments stand as a beacon of permanence and clarity. They remind us of a time when God chose to make his laws known, not in obscurity, but on stone tablets, clear for all to see. Ancient civilizations often associated stone with permanence and endurance. This was because, unlike perishable materials like wood or clay, stone structures and engravings were designed to withstand the test of time. The hardness of the stone provided a durable surface that could withstand the elements and the passage of time, ensuring that the commandments remained legible and accessible for future generations. It also made it difficult to erase or alter the commandments, reinforcing their permanence and immutability. This durability was crucial considering the commandments were meant to serve as a foundation for the legal and moral code of an entire nation. This characteristic made stone tablets an ideal medium for recording important laws, rituals, and historical events. By inscribing these records on stone, ancient societies ensured that they would be preserved for generations to come, safeguarding valuable knowledge against the ravages of time. These 10 simple yet powerful statements laid the groundwork for ethical conduct, social order, and spiritual devotion. They covered everything from reverence for God to respect for fellow human beings, serving as a template for moral behavior not just for the Israelites, but for many societies throughout history. The commandments included refraining from worshiping false gods, honoring one's parents, not stealing, and not bearing false witness. Each one played a crucial role in shaping the cultural and religious landscape of ancient Israel. Now, their journey has been long and arduous, but they are finally at the foot of Mount Sinai. This is where God revealed himself to Moses in the form of a burning bush. Many ancient cultures believed that stone had a sacred quality, often linking it to divine power and protection. This belief stemmed from the fact that stone was seen as a material that could endure natural disasters, human interference, and even the passage of time. In such beliefs, stone became more than just a physical object. It took on a spiritual significance, serving as a tangible link between the human and the divine. This perception of stone imbued the Ten Commandments with a sense of divine authority. When God chose to inscribe his laws on stone tablets, he was not only ensuring their preservation, but also emphasizing the sacred and immutable nature of his commandments. Despite the intense heat, the bush was not consumed. This symbolizes God's everlasting presence among his people. The flames also represent his purifying power, signifying the Israelites' need for spiritual renewal. As Moses draws closer to the bush, he hears God speak to him directly, initiating their covenant relationship. This divine interaction marks a pivotal moment in history. God commissions Moses to lead his people out of slavery and to deliver them from oppression. This encounter not only establishes Moses as the leader of the Israelites, but also sets in motion the events that will shape their future as a nation. God entrusts Moses with the responsibility of delivering the Ten Commandments, which serve as the foundation of their religious and legal system. These commandments will become the cornerstone of their identity, guiding their behavior and defining their relationship with God. In today's video, I will reveal the shocking truth about why God chose to write the Ten Commandments on stone tablets. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button for more videos. The setting sun casts long shadows as Moses ascends the mountain, his heart pounding with anticipation. Reaching the summit, he finds himself in the presence of something truly extraordinary, a sight that will forever alter the course of human history. There before him, resting onto stone tablets, are the Ten Commandments, the very essence of divine law. Each stroke etched into the stone by the finger of God himself. These commandments are not just words, they are a revelation, a profound expression of God's will and expectations for his people. For the Israelites, receiving the Ten Commandments at Mount Sinai was a life-changing event. It wasn't just about getting a set of rules. It was about establishing a covenant with their God. The commandments served as a roadmap for living, guiding them on how to live, how to behave, and how to worship. They represented the very essence of God's character and his desire for a righteous relationship with his people. Now that we understand the setting and the significance of the event, let's shift our focus to the material used for this momentous occasion: stone. Now, when we think of the Ten Commandments, we often picture them inscribed on stone tablets, a visual that has become synonymous with these divine laws. Furthermore, stone held a special place in religious contexts. The process of engraving the Ten Commandments on stone itself held deep symbolic meaning. In addition to its symbolic significance, the use of stone also had practical implications. Interestingly, the choice of stone tablets parallels similar practices in other ancient cultures. The story of the Ten Commandments being delivered on stone tablets is not just a historical account. It is a testament to the enduring power of divine revelation. As we conclude this exploration, let's take a moment to reflect on the broader implications of this ancient practice. Moreover, the story of the Ten Commandments on stone tablets serves as a reminder of the profound connection between humanity and the natural world. In today's world, where information is readily available at our fingertips, it's easy to overlook the significance of preserving knowledge and history. I hope you enjoyed learning about the fascinating story behind the Ten Commandments and the choice of stone tablets.